Why are you looking at me? You was talking at the end of the video.
What was I saying?
He was giving this long drawn out story.
Oh, I was talking about how me and Mike B was at the Beach Grill, and so she met me at, I went and picked her up from, so we could go to the Beach Grill. So I pick her up, she come out to the truck, go to the Beach Grill, have a good time. So we leave from the Beach Grill, I drop her off, and being the gentleman that I am, I walked her to the door because that's what a gentleman does. Takes a young lady on a date. For all you young men out there, want to learn how to be a gentleman. Open the door for your date. Walk her to the door. Make sure she gets to the door safe. But what happened to me was a little different. Maybe because I was being a gentleman, she's not used to a gentleman. I don't know. But when I was about to walk back to my truck after I walked her to the door, she told me she had a good time. She turned around, gave me a hug, and then she slipped me the tongue, man.
Why are you lying?
And I'm like,
stop lying, please.
What happened?
I did not tongue kiss you.
What happened?
I gave you a kiss on your cheek. That is not slipping you the tongue. Please finish the story.
So she kissed me, whatever. She kissed me, tongue,
No,
bottle,
don't put the tongue in there. The tongue has nothing to do with it.
bottle bag, whatever. It was a kiss. She kissed me. I drove off. I'm like, dang, she kissed me for real? Like, that's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? Especially since it was just kind of like a friendly thing, you know what I mean? I thought a kiss was kind of wild. So I get to the crib, so, maybe a day or so passed by, and I get a text from her like, I had a good time. Really enjoyed the date. It's a real good time. What are you looking
at? I'm just counting sheep, waiting on you to finish the story.
So she says she had a really good time on the date. And so I said, I had a good time too. And I can't remember if I said maybe we should do it again sometime, or she said it. Somebody said, I don't really remember who said that. But all I know is after that, we went on date number 2, and then the rest is history, man. 2 years later, or like 4 years later or whatever. But anyway, 2 years of being married. After that, we here. Anniversary. Just had a wonderful time at the Bellamere Suites. Shout out to everybody at the Bellamere that lent us their hospitality, made us feel at home. It was all good. Shout out to the black girl who brought us the continental breakfast this morning. The warm muffins. And shout out to my man, I'm sure his name was Julio, who came and cleaned the pool. I'm sure his name was Julio. And y'all know the last time we talked about a Julio. Y'all know what happened.
First of all, you was not there
Cancun.
when the man came to clean the pool.
I'm sure
just because he was cleaning the pool don't mean that his name was Julio.
I'm sure his name was Julio. Shout out to Julio for coming to clean the pool in our room. I'm sure his name was Julio. Because I was wondering, when we got back to the room and she was looking at the pool, she was like, she gave that little laugh. You know what I mean? That little, huh?
Why is you lying?
She gave that little laugh like, I'm like, dang, what's she laughing at? But then I kind of put it together like, dang, the pool man probably name was Julio. And she probably was thinking about him when we was in Cancun. So I put 2 and 2 together. You know what I mean? And now I see the connection between the pool guy
irrelevant.
and Julio. So
I'm not going to do anything.
So anyway, do you got something to say, man? Or you just going to keep on criticizing me the whole video? Why don't you say something now? It's your turn. Ready, go.
Go on and finish your story, please.
I'm done with my story.
I know you got like another introduction.
No, you want me to have another introduction. I'm done.
The purpose of this video was supposed to be to talk about how to keep your relationship good during football season. Was that not what we were supposed to talk about?
Oh, for real?
What do you mean for real?
Oh. I thought we was talking about the weekend.
You already made a video for the weekend.
Oh yeah, I made a couple. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? But anywho, all right.
This is
Now what we supposed?
PG-13.
Oh, it's PG-13.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, it's PG-13. So let's get into that. Take the hat off. Let's get into that. So okay. So we want to talk about how to keep your relationship balanced during football season, right?
Yes.
Okay.
How to keep all parties happy.
Okay, ladies. Rule number 1.
Why would you talk to the ladies?
Because ladies first. I'm a gentleman.
Okay.
Ladies, rule number 1. You gotta let your man watch the game. You cannot take the game away from him. You gotta let him watch this game. Bottom line. Shout out to all my fellas that want to watch that game on Sunday. Sundays is our day to watch the game. Get up, you go to church, and then after church, you gotta be allowed to watch that game.
Okay.
And you gotta be allowed to watch it with your mans.
No. See, you supposed to be telling the guys what to do. You're not supposed to be talking to the females.
The guys ain't gotta do nothing but watch the game.
No, that's not all you gotta do.
What they gotta do?
You cannot just let the whole. So you don't do anything for your relationship. You don't make sure that your partner is happy or satisfied. Do everything else just go out the window because the game on? Is that what you do?
No.
Okay, then that's the purpose of this video.
Oh, okay. Fellas, you gotta make sure that from Monday to Saturday, you gotta make time for your old lady, man. You gotta give your old lady some time. Because if you're gonna get that Sunday to watch that game, then you gotta take care of your business the other 6 days of the week. So if she wants you to sit through that boring ass movie that she liked on a Friday night that you might not have thought you liked until you went to the movies and saw it, then you can admit that you liked it a little bit, because I done had some movies like that too. I was like, all right, baby, I'll go see this movie with you. And I went in with attitude and I came out like, nah, that
You
movie was
have
straight.
not. What movie have we went to go see that you did not want to go see?
All right, baby.
Name one of them.
I'll go.
Name one.
Man, that little Tyler Perry movie, man.
What Tyler Perry? We ain't never went to see a Tyler Perry movie.
Oh, we ain't never went to see a Tyler Perry movie.
No. What
Not
Tyler
one.
Perry movie did we go see?
Did we go see that Color Girl movie? Is that a Tyler Perry movie?
No.
Oh, that's not a Tyler Perry
He
movie.
produced it. It's not a Tyler Perry movie.
I don't know what this means. What's that? I don't know what that
It
is.
had nothing to do. He didn't play in it. He didn't write it. He didn't do anything.
When the commercial came on, did it say Tyler Perry's name?
No.
So how did I know that Tyler Perry had anything to do with that movie?
You thought it was a Tyler Perry movie.
Because
that's why you didn't want to go
Yeah,
see
because
it.
I seen his name on the commercial. That's why I didn't want to see it. Because on the commercial, it said something about Tyler Perry. I said, oh, no, I'm straight. I'm good.
Because he produced it.
Okay, it said it on TV.
He didn't write it, but it wasn't a Tyler Perry movie.
Okay, I realized that later, but I'm telling you the reason why I didn't want to see it initially is because I heard Tyler Perry's name attached to the movie some type of way. And when I heard that, I was like, I'm straight. You broke that down to me, and I'm still was like, all right, whatever. He had something to do with it, so I'm straight on it. And then when I went and saw it, it actually was straight. That's my point. Now, stop trying to tell me what I was feeling and what I saw and all that. Trying to break me down. Anywho, that's what it was, man. I went to see the Tyler Perry movie, and I thought it was whack. And then when I went and saw it, it was straight. Okay, so the bottom line, the whole point of this, because she taking this somewhere else. That ain't even the point. Whose movie it was is not the point. The point is, fellas, even if you don't want to do something sometimes, you got to give your old lady some time. Give your wife some time, give your girl some time. So that when it comes to that Sunday, she ain't got nothing to say. Because you done went to the movies with her, you done took her out to dinner, you done ate with her, and you done did what she wanted to do. Now, when that Sunday come, it's only fair that she allow you to watch your game with your guys, or watch that game, by yourself if you want to leave the crib like me and my guys do. Shout out to all my guys, you know what I'm saying, the Machine Football League, all my guys that come watch the games every Sunday, we go in.
All day long.
All day long. Shout out to Uncle Chuck in the building. Shout out to Johnny, you know what I'm saying, all my guys. Shout out to Swags, you know what I mean, Doc P, you know what I mean. We go in, watch them games, and we out. Quick, in and out, boom, boom, shout out to Goosemanship. You don't come watch the movie.
It's not no in and out. What are you talking about?
We go in, we sit there all day, and then we out. What are you talking about? In and out. Anywho, that's what it is. Give your old lady some time, and she got to give you some time on them Sundays. And that's what it is. Nah, talk to your girls, because they tripping. I can already see the hate in some of their eyes right now. I see them. Look at her. She on the tip. Oh, I got to let her watch the game. That's weak. Yeah, you too. You got to let him watch the game. For real.
Now, ladies, you can let him watch the game, or 2, or 3, or 8, in his case. But you should use that time wisely. Go to the mall, hang out with your girls, do other kind of stuff that you would like to do without him. But you should also embrace it. Don't make it a bad thing. You know, sometimes maybe watch the game with him. You know, number 1 rule is you can't ask no questions. You cannot ask no questions while the game is on. During commercials, maybe halftime.
Talk to him.
That depends on who's commentating.
Talk to him.
So you might have to wait till at the end of the game.
Talk to
or
him.
another day, and then ask your questions. But you cannot ask no questions during the game. Go ahead.
See the training, fellas? Do you see the training that the fat boss... Do you see it? The fat boss... Listen, the fat boss always got a plan. It's always a plan in motion for me, man. I got a plan behind mine, man. The training, you got to put the training down. And also, I'm going to tell you something else. In the beginning of this relationship, early, before we even got it popping, baby, tell them what I told you and how I broke it down to you. Early now, because I ain't wanted to be no problems.
Well, he did let me know that he was a sports fanatic. However, he didn't tell me the extent of this sports addiction he has.
Wait a minute. Hold on. No.
He did tell me.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Addiction. I told her I had a sports addiction, and I told her I was a fanatic.
You did not tell me you had the sports addiction.
I did tell you I had an addiction.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
You said I'm a sports fanatic. I love sports.
I know. I told you I had an addiction.
Between the addiction
I told you I had a straight up problem. I kept it real with you. I said I got a problem. That's exactly what I said. I got a problem. When it comes to sports, I have a problem. I am a sports junkie. I've never used the words fanatic because I don't use that. Y'all know me. Fanatic. What I look like? I'm going to say stuff like junkie, dope fiend.
That's not better.
That's what I'm going to say. But that's what it was, though. I told you what I was. I said I'm a fiend for sports. I'm a junkie for sports, especially football and basketball. I am a junkie. When you say you're a junkie for something, that means you got a problem. Anybody that's a junkie for anything, whether it be chocolate, whether it be...
What is the point of this? What is it?
The point is that, fellas, you got to keep it real with your woman early. If it's very important to you, you have to let her know early. It's fair to let her know that early. That way, if she knows early, she can make the decision and say, well, man, if he is a sports junkie like that, if I'm the kind of person that desires attention all the time and he's a sports junkie and I need my attention, especially on Sundays, and he loves football on Sundays, that gives you the opportunity to say, well, maybe I can handle this, or maybe I can't.
But it should also be a compromise.
Well, at least I let you know up front, though. That I'm not saying that just because I'm a sports junkie, there's no compromising that needs to happen in a relationship. It still got to be a compromise. But at least I kept it real up front and told you that I was a sports junkie. That's number one. You got to admit that to her and let her know that up front. That's fair. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. So, fellas, go on and watch a game. She can't trip on you. That's not fair. If you giving her time on them other days, it's not fair for her to trip on you. Now, everybody got to work their own little compromises out in their own relationship. But in my relationship, what I do is I make sure I give my woman time throughout the week as much as I can, so that when that Sunday come, even though I know she still be straight on it.
Straight.
You know what I mean? But she know.
But you got to be realistic. You spent a whole 8 hours of your day without getting a paycheck watching NFL. That's a very long time. That's a lot for any woman to just be hunky-dory with.
I'm off.
So don't try to act like it's a normal activity, because it's not.
I'm off. I told you I was a junkie. See, we got our own compromise, and it's already done. Now she want to sit up here and talk about like it's a problem on the video. But she didn't say it was a problem last week when I was at the game, when I was watching the game.
I didn't say it was a problem, but it ain't nothing that I'm just like totally fond of. You already know that. You just said it.
Yeah, I know. Of course I know that.
Okay, so what are you talking about?
You're not fine. I just told them that you wasn't. So we know that.
So I was agreeing with you.
Okay.
But don't try to act like it's normal. And don't try to act like I'm crazy because
don't try to act like what's
on it.
Hold on, don't try to act like what's normal.
You and your addiction and your problem.
I kept it real. From day one. You knew I got a problem. You know that.
But you know I didn't know to the extent.
I'm the commissioner of a fantasy
addiction.
I'm the commissioner of a fantasy football league that is structurally ran like a well-oiled machine. She's a part of the committee
because
the fantasy league.
Embracing.
You know what I'm saying? She is a part of the committee.
Helping keep
she
my
is the
relationship
vice
happy.
president of the machine, which is the name of my fantasy football league.
I am?
Yeah.
You ain't never gave me what I get?
What you get for what?
Being the vice president.
What you mean what you get?
Shout out to Steve who won the pot 2 weeks in a row. I didn't get no.
Shout out to me. Shout out to me. Who won the pot this week though? Who won the pot this week? Shout out to Chuck. You thought you was gonna see me, boy. And see, you almost had me with Drew Brees yesterday, but it ain't gonna happen. Huh? Yeah.
Chuck not even on Facebook.
That's all right. Chuck, we gonna see this, Chuck. Chuck gonna see it on YouTube. We gonna send it to him. You know what I mean? But anyway, the point of the blog is, fellas, watch your games. Ladies, let your man watch them games. Okay? Don't try to make it seem like he's somewhere off with some chick or he's somewhere doing this. He's just watching the game on his little one Sunday with his fellas.
Keep it real. If he is, he probably is. That ain't got nothing to do with nothing. What you talking about? The point is.
See, she trying to go all off into something else.
What?
She trying to go all off into something else.
You the one said that.
Anywho.
You the one said.
Anywho.
Don't try to act like he off with another chick. If he off with another chick, that's a whole nother video. That don't have nothing to do with what we talking about.
Anywho. Like I was saying, my whole point is, like I was saying, watch your games, ladies. Let your man watch them games. You got to give him a day. Give him his little Sunday. You know, we gonna get up, go to church with you in the morning. And after that, you gotta let us go watch them games, man.
It would be nice. Man. They would appreciate it. It does pay off later when you let that
man watch them games, man. He work hard all week, man. You know what I mean? Let him watch them games. Get them games. The Lions out here. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta tell the guys what they should be doing. You keep talking about the ladies that they gotta let y'all watch the game.
Because I know a lot of ladies that don't like them guys watching them games.
But you gotta give them a reason to why they should. Give them a benefit. Like, what's the benefit?
You tell the ladies what the benefit.
They need to hear from a man.
The ladies need to hear from me.
They need to hear from a man.
The ladies need to hear from you.
Your process of what you think. Like, she let me watch the game.
No, the ladies need to hear from you.
I don't know what you think. How can I tell them that?
The ladies need to hear from you why you should let their man watch them games.
You were supposed to let them know from a man's perspective of how you value when your woman let you watch the game and have that time with your
Okay, but you got to tell the ladies why they should let the man watch the game.
I just told them that. I said it pays off when you let them watch the game.
How does it pay off?
This is a PG-13 video.
It only pays off in a R-rated in R-rated ways? That's the only way it pays off. Man, listen. She tripping.
Most times.
She tripping, man. Listen, man. Listen. Fellas, this so I can talk to y'all. Like I said to the fellas. Listen. You got to give your woman the time that she needs, and she got to let you watch them games. Now, I can't. You know the value of letting your man watch the games for the ladies. You know that personally. They need to hear that from a woman. If they hear it from me, it's just going to be a guy talking.
But that's not going to be the same for every relationship.
Okay.